Sathya Sai Speaks, Volume 11, Chapter 40, The Toughest Armour, Part 2 of 2. Man's innate nature is to revel in the divine. Resolve before it is too late to weed out the wrong and strange notions and fashions. Entertain the belief that God exists in every living being. All people are your people, and all your people are God's people. When someone hurts you or abuses you, mitigate the anger by the knowledge that you and he are both one in God. When your teeth bite your tongue, you do not punish your teeth. Both tongue and teeth are yours, and both are equally loved by you. In the environment of prema, there will always be peace and harmony. Regard God as love, living love. In many instances, this love is hidden by the fog of anger, greed, or lust. Discard these temporary formations and associations and control the evil influences of these passions. Then only can you feel and express genuine love. Love must be regulated and directed by intelligence and discrimination, or else it may cause even injury and defeat. When a person saw a fish struggling on a river bank because the waters receded, leaving it high and dry, he sympathized with its plight and brought it home wrapped in his handkerchief. He found it struggling even when he put it to bed, so he gave it a few teaspoons of hot coffee. The poor fish could not survive such ignorant kindness. It died. If only he had put it back into the river, it could have lived happily. Even if you put it in the bowl studded with gems, it would be miserable. So too, it is man's innate nature to revel in the divine. So, if you keep man in the world and pour material gains and comforts on him, he will still pine for God, whom he knows to be the fountainhead of happiness. Attachments make you lose your freedom. Suppose all of you who are in this hall now do not know or remember where you have come from and where you have to go after this function. There will be utter confusion and panic. If you do not know who you are, where you come from, and which is your destination, there will be fear, anxiety, anger, and greed among you. Who is the real resident of this body? You are the positive aspect that is activating the negative aspect, the body. The life breath repeats so hum every time you breathe. It means, I am He, I am God. What a profound, authentic declaration the breath is making every moment of your life, while waking, dreaming, or in deep sleep, whether you listen to it or not. If this simple lesson, this truth of our truth, which is being drummed all the 24 hours of the day, does not alert you or inform you of your real task, how can you understand your reality by the mere study of books? 3 aspects to the Atma concept. Recognize the string that passes through every flower to make this one garland. When you see the flowers, the string is not seen. It is, however, the thing that holds them together. You can make from the silver cup you have a plate or a casket or an idol. Names and forms change, but silver they all are and will continue to be. Call out for Rama or Krishna. They both come before you and announce, I am Rama, I am Krishna. But who is this I that is common to both Rama and Krishna? The common factor is the Atma, spirit or divinity, as the Indian sages have declared. There are three aspects to this Atma concept. What you think you are is the Deha Atma, the body personality. What others think you are is the individualized self, the Jiva Atma. And what you really are is the universal soul without limitations of name and form, the Paramatma. Attachments make you lose your freedom. You can move freely when you are not encumbered with burdens. Less luggage, more freedom, more comfort is a slogan for the journey of life. Reduce desires, loosen attachments, you win your freedom. The end of wisdom is freedom. The end of education is character. The end of culture is perfection. The end of knowledge is love. Self-confidence is the basis of faith in God also. People who do not know who they are and have no confidence in their own strength and power assert that there is no God. But how can they declare that the God in whom you believe and who exists for you does not exist? They are free to assert that God does not exist for them, but that assertion cannot make God himself non-existent. There is a story about a Hindi Pandit in Baranas. He used to pray for 5 minutes every morning and for 5 minutes every evening, thus spending 10 minutes a day in meditation on God. His colleagues laughed at him for wasting 10 precious minutes on this silly, wasteful habit. He replied, Sirs, if really there is no God, I concede that 10 minutes of my time are being wasted each day. But if God exists, imagine you are wasting 24 hours each day without recognizing Him and praying to Him. I feel that I am using these 10 minutes in something in which I have full faith. I am deriving great joy therefrom. Do not try to find fault with others, search rather for your own. I direct you to implant these ideals in your heart. 1. Do not forget God. 2. Do not put faith in the world you see around you. It is changing every second and does not last. 3. Do not be afraid. You are the imperishable Atma that knows no fear. I want also for you to banish 2 ideas from your hearts. 1. Forget the harm that anyone has done to you. 2. Forget all good that you have done to others. Above all, develop prema. Love all religions and all nations. Recognize and accept all religions as paths leading men to the same destination. All of them teach love and compassion, humility and forbearance. I bless all of you and ask you to promote love, sympathy, and compassion towards all beings. God is present in every one of them, and it is your duty to revere God in each of them. End of part 2 of 2. Kamani Auditorium, New Delhi, March 29th, 1972.